If you want to protect wood doors without that shiny, dark, varnish nastiness, then this is what you need to do. For this method, I'm using Osmo Oil in raw transparent, which protects the wood without changing the colour or leaving a tacky shine. There are many ways to apply Osmo Oil, but for this, I'm using one of my simple smooth bristle brushes. The oil looks white in the tin, but don't be put off, as using this method will not leave any white streaks. Start by applying in the corners of the panels or any detailed parts, and the real trick is applying very thin coats. Think of it as not trying to cover the wood in paint, but rub an oil into it. Then go over the panel fully before the crucial part, using a clean cloth to wipe over the oil and remove any excess. This is going to distribute the oil smoothly and eliminate any drips or those areas where you might have applied a bit too much. Then repeat this method all over, and you really want to apply it in one direction when doing this. Just brush up and down in smooth strokes, wiping off the excess as you go so you don't leave any streaky brush strokes. Thin coats are key. If you slop it on, you'll just end up really seeing the white of the oil. So really smooth it in there and give it a good wipe over. You need to leave 24 hours between coats. Then there's a crucial step you need to include in your second coat to guarantee a smooth finish, and that is a very light sand. I'm using 240 grit sandpaper, super light so it won't scratch the wood, and you're really just looking to smooth over everything very slightly. This will remove any harsh areas and allow your second coat to absorb deeply. Once you've sanded it all, use the same application method, so applying thin coats of the oil with smooth brush strokes in the same direction, wiping off any excess with a dry, clean cloth as you go. Really distribute the oil evenly, and you shouldn't need to do more than 2 coats. And as you can see, the wood doesn't look shiny, glossy or dark. It looks really similar to how I bought it. I had no idea whether to paint the door or not when renovating a bathroom, but I'm glad I kept it oak for now, as the style and finish really lean into the Victorian era of this house while blending in with all the newness.